I would now like to invite the head boy of our school, Master Muhammad Wakil, and the captains of the 4 houses, Master Muhammad Samiuddin of Emerald, Master Muhammad Jamal Umair of Ruby, Master Muhammad Hanif of Sapphire, and Master Muhammad Hamad Uddin of Topaz for oath taking.
For the respect and honor of our school and for the integrity of our nation.
I now request our chief guest, Mr. K. Srinivas Reddy, IPS, Inspector General of Police, Training and Legal Department, Hyderabad, to address the august gathering.
Respected Chairman, Sultan Uloom Public School, Shri Nazim Nathani Saab, Respected Secretary, the Sultan Uloom Educational Trust, Shri Jafar Javed Saab, Joint Secretary, Shri Nisar Ahmed Saab, the Principal, Mrs. Aparna Saxena, Principal of the school, the advisor who is present here along with us and who was the former principal and I think who was primarily responsible for shaking up the school to come to this level, a grand level, Mrs. Rajiana Sultana Sharif ji, Member Muhammad Jafar ji, all the other dignitaries who are present on dais and off the dais, my dear students and parents, a very good afternoon to all of you. It's indeed my privilege to be part of this program here because as I was just speaking to the Secretary of the Trust, not many schools or institutions can boast of such wonderful infrastructure, such beautiful campuses, such beautiful greenery and such dedicated faculty and the students. Certainly the Sultan Uloom Educational Trust, which has so many institutions to its credit, you being one of them, the Sultan Uloom Public School, is doing a yeoman service in the field of education, not as a part of business, not as a commercial venture, but with a view to shape up the future of this country through the youth of this society. today we are celebrating the sports day of this school, and you are able to celebrate it in your campus because you have got a ground here. Again, we were just discussing, not many institutions in this city, unfortunately. A city which is more than 450 years old, I mean, it has a history of above 400 years. A city is known for many, many great successes. Of course, it has seen many ups and downs, but then today, when it comes to the field of education, it's a very sorry state of affairs in many places where they are running in apartments, and you can't even think or dream of a ground like this. So people are, those colleges and those schools and those students and the faculty are forced to celebrate any of their college functions or the school functions in some outside auditoriums or some function halls. So what is the connectivity between them and the school or the institution? Gone are the days when, whether it is a public school, whether it is a government school, whether it is a corporate school, whether it is a school in private sector, we used to judge a school, of course, by the standards of faculty, of course, by the qualifications they possessed, but also by the grounds they had, by the infrastructure they had, by the greenery which they have developed in the campuses. Today, the situation is not so, and that's why I feel, particularly the parents of this institution should feel proud that your students are, in safe hands in terms of education, in terms of developing good sportsmanship spirit, in terms of the dedicated faculty, and I am very, very confident and hopeful that the students who come out of such institutions will truly take forward this country as responsible and concerned citizens of this society. We all know the importance of sports and games. The great philosopher and social thinker Benjamin Franklin said once that sports and games are the lubricants for the body and mind of a human being. So what does he mean when he says that? He equates our body and mind to a machine. So the body machine and mind machine, and it can only run, or it can run well when it is lubricated by the lubricants called the sports and games. The importance of sports and games is always there, and an educational institution cannot think of shaping its students' future, developing them into the responsible citizens and the patriots without inculcating this games and sportsmanship spirit. We all know a sound mind in a sound body. That's another saying. It's not possible to have a sound mind unless you have a sound body. So the body has to be very sound in order you to think properly, in order you to have a clarity of mind, and in order to all of us to develop this sportsmanship spirit. So in this regard, I'm very happy to see that this institution is taking all these activities very religiously, with all this sincerity, and then it's inculcating this very essential requirement of sportsmanship spirit among all of you. It is not winning and losing that matters here. Sports arena is such where you participate and you are a winner. Yes, you do strive for winning, you must strive for it, but then if you lose, unlike in other areas, maybe you will feel very low or down when you lose an entrance exam. Maybe you feel very bad when you don't get a seat in a college or an institution which you are aspiring for. But then after losing a game, you still live with a satisfaction. You never feel let down. Such is the beauty of games and sports. So you are always a winner here as long as you participate with the true spirit. You are never a loser. And if you take sports as a career, fortunately now in our country, unlike the previous days when we were studying, there was not much scope for sports. In fact, even today we have parents who discourage their children who show very good talents, natural talents for sports and games, saying, they don't really bring you anything. But today we have seen many, we have, right from this city, we have Sania Mirza, who has showed what sports and games can bring to her and to the country. She made our country proud by winning so many medals at international level. Sindhu, recently she won an Olympic silver, and she continues to win. Sania Mirza, even after marriage, Even after she is now about 25 plus, and for any sports like that at international level, if you are 25 plus, you are supposed to be a veteran, but she is still winning medals for the country by teaming with international stars in tennis arena. We have many people, many examples now from our own society, from this city, from this state. So sports as a career is never a bad thing now. So my only humble request to the parents is, if your child is excelling in sports, if he has a natural talent for it, please do encourage. I also request the faculty to also, encourage, spot such talent, encourage them and ask them to take up seriously, that particular area of sports, because we need in this country, we are 120 crores plus, but then we couldn't win a single gold medal last time. We just narrowly missed. Sindhu could have won. Most of you must have watched. She lost the first set, but she came back beautifully in the second set. And the third set we lost. Yes, but as I told you, it's again not to say that winning is everything that matters. Winning doesn't really. She participated, whatever she got, still she made us proud. But what I would like to underline here is, as I already told, it's impossible to imagine a student having a healthy career and a healthy future without he or she having a bent of mind for sports. So do encourage them to participate. As I told you, it is a fit mind only in fit body. And if they have extra talent, please do encourage them to take up that particular arena as a career. Now we have good coaching centers. Institutions like this must be having their own in-house coaching. They must be having good talent here who can, I think, spot and shape students who are willing to take up sports at a higher level. And at the outset, I feel it is a proud privilege that I am a part of such beautiful, serene atmosphere here. And the children, particularly the very young ones, the tiny tots who presented the welcome dance was wonderful. They were really very cheerful. And then the march past was also equally very enthusiastic. You all did very well. It is a starting day for you. I think it will be for about 2 days, madam. Today is the anniversary. Was it for 2 days? Okay. Whatever. You have been through it. Now I think you'll have some more time to complete some events. I wish you all the best. Participate well. As the house captain and the school captain said, it is the spirit, it is the integrity which is important, it is the reputation of your school which is important. So participate with true spirit of sportsmanship and don't give any scope for any kind of complaints. Enjoy your sports, and I really once again congratulate you and make you feel that you are a proud student of this college, where they could win 36 10 out of 10s in the previous CBSE exams. 10 out of 10 is not a very small thing. It's a great thing, and 36 number is quite a huge thing. Not many great schools which boast of their curriculum and their infrastructure could achieve this. I wish the school all the best.